Happy Monday, everyone. Happy President's Day if you know what I'm saying, celebrating that. This is Empress J, the Healing Oracle, and it's good to be back. And I hope that everybody is feeling great today. Hope you woke up feeling wonderful, you know what I'm saying, like you already supposed to, okay? Hope that you feeling everything at one peace with self, you know what I'm saying? Finding some way through the mess, you know, because I know just like myself, like everybody has been going through something. We just went through a full moon, and we're being forced to heal aspects of ourselves that we haven't seen. Like, we already did a lot of the healing, but the intricate things are also important, and that is definitely what we have to heal right now. So first and foremost, let me just start by saying thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing, commenting, subscribing, coming through and viewing my joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're appreciated. All right, my newbies, my OGs, everybody. Like, I really appreciate you stopping by, taking the time to come through and check out my healing vibe. You know what I'm saying? May not be always consistent with my videos, but definitely know I'm around, okay? And I'm going to be here when you need me, all right? Not when you want me, but when you need me. There was this saying, and I like to take information from everything, you know, things that help me through my day, things, you know, that I can, like, hold on to, you know, wrap my 5 fingers around mentally, you know, and put into my life. So, along my journeys in my life, my children have watched this movie called Nanny McPhee. I don't know if y'all have had your children watch it or whatever, but it's about a nanny, and she comes through to help this family when the children were kind of like unruly and wasn't listening, and it was hard for the parents. So anyway, she said, "I will be here. I come to you when you need me, right? But when you need me, no, I'm here when you need me, but do not want me. But when you want me and no longer need me, that's when I must go." Okay? So, yes, that's something that I think about. That's like part of my mantra within myself. Like, I'm here when you need me, but you don't want me. Okay? Because the information, sometimes the working that we got to do here on this channel is deep. You know what I'm saying? And we don't be wanting to do this shit. Like, this shit hurt. This shit cut real deep. But see, the thing about it is, you have to heal that. You have to heal those parts of yourself that hurt. You have to deal with the original wound, because you've had scar tissue now, because that wound was not healed properly within yourself. So now you have scar tissue. So you're walking around here, you're thinking that you're okay, but one little thing happened, the whole motherfucking ship sink. Okay, that's because it wasn't healed when it was broken. You know, when you got that cut, it just healed on its own. It was not tended to. So now what we have to do is we have to go within ourselves, scrape away the scar tissue, and try to internally heal. If that makes any sense to y'all. And that's not easy. That's why nobody don't want to really do. This is the brave work. You know what I'm saying? This is the work that we doing. The healing work is what makes you a spiritual gangster. What makes you a really strong individual. The kind of individual that can help another person through the toughest times mentally. Okay? Because we can, go through physical needs like food and needing a place to live. And once all those things are met, if the person's mental and everything else is in order, then they cool. But if you have all your necessities met, but that mentality is not where it needs to be to help you succeed in your life, then you have some issues to deal with. And sometimes we don't want to do that because we have to go through and say, well, we did wrong, or somebody else did wrong, and we got to forgive. Then we have to look at the little things that we do that cause big things. Okay? So, like, for me, I have to constantly work on my reaction to things, how I take it and what I do with it. Okay, that is a big deal for me, and that's something that I'll probably be forever working on. Everybody is at a different level, and we need to be met at that level where we're at so that we can grow from there. Okay, because Everybody goes through something. If you have gone through this life for a certain amount of years and you haven't went through anything, baby, I appreciate your life. You have lived a beautiful, easy, free life. But at the same time, being without obstacles teaches no experience. And then where's the wealth? You know, everybody has to go through something. We all go through something in some way, form, or fashion. Okay, remembering that. Just some people's things are maybe a little deeper than others. Some people have dealt with their stuff as it was happening. Some of us couldn't because it was, as soon as one thing happened, another thing get piled onto it. So then you're essentially walking through your life trying to heal, but you are still piling things on at the same time. So it's impossible. So you get to a point where you have to heal. And once you heal you, then you have to heal people around you. And that is the part that's not easy. Healing yourself is not easy either. But at the same time, this is you. You know, it's easier to deal with oneself than another being. And then having to, you know, get to a point where you're able to say, look, I know I may have done this and that wrong, but this is where I'm at today. Let me help you as well. But you have to, as you're going on this journey, just know, like I always say, like more obstacles are going to come your way as you are really doing this hard ass work and you're really getting to that wealth of yourself, right? The obstacles that come along now are the opposition from those around you, and then you will be able to see in yourself the places where still you're not completely healed, which you'll never be. But you have to be healed to a point where the progress that you've made is not destroyed by obstacles that come, especially things that come through from those around you. That sometimes can be the one, that last straw that broke the camel's back. Like I'm dealing with all of this, I'm working on healing, and it comes to a point where you're doing this healing, you going to classes, you're doing whatever you need to do to heal yourself, you know, even if you're doing it on your own, but you're working on yourself. It comes to a point where, you know, you do not want to lose the progress that you've made. But it can be lost if you allow the obstacles that are coming your way to shake you from where you're at. Even if the obstacles are dealing with your closest people near you, you have to find a way to keep yourself stable. Know that just because these things are coming your way, that doesn't mean you did something wrong. It doesn't mean that you are in any way a bad person. Like, that means that you're doing better, and now there is an opportunity and a place for these things to come out, and you have the support that's necessary to be able, excuse me y'all, Makai, can you please, I am working here, I need you to be quiet, please, I'm sorry y'all. But anyway, now you have a place, because once you give yourself to God, He sees you start to healing on yourself, right? Whatever your higher power is, even if it's not God, whatever it is. Once they notice that you are truly dealing with self, working on self, opportunities become available for you to do just that, to heal yourself, especially if this is that time, that one window. A door hasn't been opened, but God opened a window for you and your family, or those that you love, to walk through that window. You might go through that window stumbling, or you might get in smoothly and the one next to you might fucking stumble through that goddamn window. You got to be standing on the other side of that window and be ready for that fall, for that stumble. And you can't stumble too. You have to keep your feet planted strongly, grounded on the floor, on the ground. You know who you are now. You got to believe. That's going to play one of the biggest parts of this portion of our journey. Okay, we have to believe that, number one, we're healing. We're better than we were, way better. Okay, even if others can't see it, we know they see it. They may not say it. Okay, they may not acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge it within yourself, the way that you've healed and where you're at today. You're paying attention. You're logically thinking about things. You are doing the work that you need to do with yourself. You're not overthinking. You're just evaluating and you're putting things where they need to go mentally, and you are progressing in your life. But know that other things are going to come your way, and you're going to have to do your best to keep that firm foundation. Do not allow anything to break the foundation. It can't be broken. Remember that. Keep that in your mind. This foundation that I've built cannot be broken. And if you're remembering that as these things are coming your way, yes, you may feel under the water, under the weather. You may feel weird while you're going through these things, because, you know, when things happen and you feel like you've healed like most of the major things in yourself, and then things come above, like come into your vortex, and you have to deal with them, and you don't deal with them the way that you expect yourself to deal with them, don't get upset. That is an indication that that portion of yourself still needs work. If you've been through a majority of your life of trauma, pain, non-validation of your feelings, or any kind of just disarray, you're going to need some real time. 6 months to a year is not going to be enough time to heal those biggest parts of yourself that will unravel as obstacles come. So just know that this is going to be an ever-going, ever-growing process. Okay, like, we went through most of our life going through things. We're not going to be healed tomorrow completely. We're going to be better tomorrow. We're going to be better every single day, but we're still going to have to work on it. We're still going to have to, now you're in a position to feel now. Now, before, you may not have felt things. You feel now. You see what's going on with your loved ones. You know how to help them. But at the same time, as you're helping them, remain strong. Remain strong in yourself, and know that this too shall pass. You had to heal and go through your things, but now everyone around you is going to have to go through it too. That's the vibration you're on. It shakes the foundation of others, because they can no longer sit on a shaky foundation. It breaks. So now while you're fixing your foundation, theirs has to be fixed as well, and you have to do more work on that, because you can't control them. You can only help. You can only give guidance. You can't, you know what they say, you know what I'm saying? You can only take the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink, and that is the truth. You can give people knowledge. You can be there for them. You can show them how to do it. But when they're ready, that's when they'll come. When they're ready, that's when they'll submit. So you have to stay strong in yourself while other people are going through their things. You have to be there, and you have to do your best to not go backwards. You cannot regress into who you were. And as soon as you feel the regression, fix that immediately. Whether you have to apologize to yourself first, okay? Because we loving ourselves over here. We apologizing numero uno first. Like, damn it, I didn't mean to allow ourselves to get there. Okay. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if this is the first time you truly healed. Like, truly working on yourself, like, deep down in your soul. Then you're going to need some time. You're really going to need to give yourself some grace, some love, a lot of love, and you're going to have a hell of a lot of faith. You're going to have to know that this is part of the journey. This is part of the process. It's not all rainbows and motherfucking sunshine, okay? There are dark days still, unfortunately. But the thing about it is, through these dark days, now there are so many glimmers of light, because you are the light, and you know you're the light. You bring yourself out of that darkness. It's temporary, okay? You kick those thoughts away. Nope, motherfucker, you got to go. Cannot live here. I know who I am. I know where I'm at, and this is just a momentary test, and I'm going to win this test. I'm going to do what I have to do, and I'm going to move forward, okay? Nothing is going to stop me from moving forward and having the faith to know that this is going to get better. Okay? Like, that's what I really have for this specific message for somebody out there. We go through our life, and we really are on a journey right now for healing. And we think that, it's going to be easy from here. We're going to have a lot of easy days, but we're going to have a lot of rough days too. And I want you to stay strong, and I want you to, stay steadfast in the things that we've been learning and that we've been feeling about ourselves and what the universe has been allowing us to feel. You know, we know who we are. We're going to stand tall and strong in that, and we're going to help other people to feel and see their own light, and which is not an easy thing. Okay, you can't help everybody, but you have to help those around you. Okay, like your children, like, you know, you have to do that. But keep the faith. Give yourself the grace that you need to know that this is part of your specific journey. This has to happen. Okay? And with the things that you and your family are learning, you will be able to help others. Just by doing it, other people are watching. Other people see how you're getting through, and that's going to help them as well. And you'll be able to be a living testament. And you know, there's a lot of days when I, be rough, mentally, and not really always knowing, where we're going to go from here. But trust me, God has us all. And no matter one thing, no matter what, one thing we have to constantly be mindful of and remember, He doesn't make mistakes. Okay? When we follow God, He's there's nothing that's going to go wrong. There are things that we have to deal with, okay? And those things make us believe more. We have to believe more. And we have to have that faith in God. And we have to know that, He brought us here. He's not going to leave us. Now we walking side by side with Him. He's not carrying us anymore. We are walking side by side. And because we're walking side by side, now we know for a damn fact that God is here and He's with us. He's within us. He's around us. He will not let you fall. You still have to deal with things, but you're dealing with them now with the experience and with the understanding that you are loved. God is within you. You're loved. Okay, you are loved. You are the light. You are everything that you need to be right now. And if you don't believe that, fix your sight. Fix what you see. Okay? And I'm trying to give you different tools and tips on how to help yourself. And there's other channels out there that are definitely dedicated to the same thing. This is just what I do to help you and to help me too. You know what I'm saying? Each one got to teach one. While we heal, we got to heal others. That is part of the game. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was a sign right there. You know what I'm saying? From God. Don't regress. No matter what situation comes your way on your journey, do not regress. Use the new knowledge that you have to get through. And you're still going to have them rough days. It's cool. Keep that. I mean, it's going to be all right. Don't get mad at yourself because you're having a fucking rough day, man. And you might have snapped and you really normally wouldn't have these days. Apologize to whomever you need to apologize to. Deal with that within self. And then make a new mantra within yourself. Like, if this situation happens, I'm going to say this to myself and keep myself on an even path. You know what I'm saying? On an even road with my attitude and with my reactions. We have to gear what we're thinking to ourselves and what we need help in. If you know that you do a lot of thinking, and sometimes the thoughts that you have are not good thoughts, that you need to come up with a system within yourself mentally that you have intact for when those difficult moments or those difficult words come up in your mind. What do you tell yourself to get yourself out of that feeling? What do you tell yourself, or what do you do to help yourself get out of that? Because right now, we're no longer worried about how we did something or how something happened to us or whatever. Now we're looking for a solution on how to get out of this feeling, how to move forward in our lives and within ourselves. How do I fix myself to a point where, not even fix myself, but have a strategy within myself in place mentally, that when these different feelings and thoughts come up, I know what to do within myself immediately to fix that. So that I'm not sitting in a negative thought. So I'm not allowing myself to go down a dark road where I know that I'm the damn light. And I'm not, going out without a fight. So it's very important right now. This is a very delicate state that we're in, okay? It is a sink or swim. And this is the type of time right now where you have to utilize all of the tools that you have within yourself to allow yourself to grow and to heal. No more regression. No more falling back into negative thought patterns. No more allowing ourselves to dip into the deep end of the water when we know we can't swim over there. Okay, because that is not for us. We know what part of the water we need to be on. Okay, where that water's nice and clear, where we can see and that shit flow real nice. You know what I'm saying? Like butter. That's where you need to be at. You don't need to be over there in them choppy waters no more, mentally, physically, in any type of way. So if you ever feel yourself going into a mental pattern, please have something in place. Some type of thing that you do to make yourself feel better. Take a walk, listen to a certain music, write, sit and think, have certain thoughts that you think at that moment to allow yourself to get out of those bad feelings, because you are your doctor. You are your own teacher. You are your own healer. You can help yourself. I promise you, you can. And you can heal those. Yes, we need other help. We may need therapists, we may need medication, we may need some other things. But I'm talking about the initial shit to get you to that point that you're accepting those things. You have to get yourself to a point where you know that you're your own healer. Okay? If you tell yourself good thoughts, eventually you will believe those things and you will start to live that good life within yourself. Feeling like you're a bad person or you're not good in any kind of way will keep you in a negative state of being. If you believe in yourself, you believe that you're a good person, you believe that you're going to get through this tough part in your life, you believe that God walks with you, you believe that you're here for a reason. Shit, God damn it, you're going to get through it, I promise you. But the belief, it gotta be there. You know what I'm saying? You have to believe. And I get damn what nobody will tell you. I tell you this. You find what you need that helps you feel better. And I'm not talking about no drugs or nothing. I'm talking about the drug of you. The drug of knowing, like, how the fuck I get up out of these different thoughts. I get quiet for a while. I don't talk to nobody for a little bit because I need some self-introspection. I need some time with myself. I need to fix my thoughts. Because I know who I am and I know where I'm going and where I want to be in my mind. And I'm not going to allow myself to get back here because I remember what I felt over here and where I was at, and I can't go back there. That is a no-go. That's a dead end. That shit don't even exist no more. You know what I'm saying? It's really important to like find what works for you. You know what I'm saying? And implement that constantly. If y'all can't see, but you see this right here is all like little things I have written down, different quotes that I like, you know, that make me feel better. And going forward, you know, every day I look at them. And when I'm in a bad mood or I'm having a moment or a moment is coming about and I feel it, you know, I sit right here and I look ahead. See, I look ahead, I look forward. And the very first thing I see is, keep on moving, don't stop. And that was from a song that came in my mind the other day when I was having a little tough moment. And that song just, I think it was by De La Soul. Keep on moving, don't stop, no, keep on moving, keep on moving. So I want to share that with y'all, like, you know, keep on moving, don't stop, no, keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep on moving. Like, it's gonna be all right. Like, don't forget who you are along this journey, okay? And believe in yourself and allow yourself to just be yourself. Be your mess, be the blessing, be everything, because you're that blessing still in your mess. And like, you have to definitely, you know, this is one of those journeys that you have to balance, because within us is good and evil, like light and dark, male and male and feminine. So there's two of you, like two sides to yourself within that have to be at balance so they could be one. So that you could be, so that you could utilize everything within yourself to be able to think critically and allow yourself to not be stuck mentally, okay? And that you're able to discern through different things, because your masculine side of you will allow you to be, that's the protective side of you. That is the more firm, stable side of you, you know, that inner, like, you know, knowing that strength. But you know, the feminine side is strong too. But for me, it's more or less my feminine side is the one that gives in. That is the nurturer. That is the side of myself that is soft and sweet and submissive. You know what I'm saying? But when you've been hurt and you've gone through a lot of different things that made you question different people that were supposed to definitely nurture you or protect you. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm back. So at the end of the day, I just want y'all to remember that along this journey, you definitely still gonna question yourself, but don't. Okay, just continue to believe in yourself and have faith, and just know that like a lot of those heavy obstacles that you've had to face and those really bad relationships and really bad hurt, like just different obstacles that you went through, that's behind you now. So the things that you're going to deal with now are going to be feeling like they're a lot heavier than you've ever felt before, but it's not. It's just that you're aware now of different things because you can feel and you have yourself open enough to feel. You understand what I'm saying? So like, just be easy. Like, just take it easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. Tomorrow is another day and another chance to get it right. Okay? So I love y'all, and I really do. I really love y'all, and I'm gonna be back on here for another couple videos, and I hope that y'all are feeling all right today. You know, I'm sending you positive vibes, a lot of love, a hug if you need it, and a kiss if you need it, and just be kind to yourself and those around you. Okay? I am Empress J, the Healing Oracle. I hope you like my message, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Later.